Hello. Okay. Hopefully, audio and everything is looking and sounding good. I'm not sure, but no one's here, so it doesn't matter. Can I see? It's like the game of Jenga with one monitor to be able to see everything. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so in my last episode of this is a new series. Basically, I'm starting a new series because I was inspired by the Enchanted by Nature new Sims pack that is coming out. So excited about it. And so basically what I'm going to be doing is starting a new save that has a vampire, a werewolf, a warlock, a human, and a fairy. So it'll be 5 girly pops living together in one house, and I'm sure that's gotta be fun. Like, something interesting is going to happen. So obviously the pack does not come out until tomorrow at noon, and I do have to work, so tomorrow evening is when the first time we'll be able to like really get in there. But I have started on the other characters, so I can kind of have them ready to go to plop in. So we're gonna create each one and then also build their house, which I want to be in the new world. So that's what we're doing. This is Jillian Asher. I literally just randomized a bunch of times until we got to something that I thought was kind of fun or nice or whatever. So this is her. I actually just finished on the last stream. We basically did all the outfits except for the last two, so I just finished those up off camera really quickly because it was taking a long time. So this is her everyday, her formal, athletic, sleep, party, swim, hot weather, and cold weather. I think she's super cute. I love her little red hair, adorable. And this is the human of the roommates. So everyone has a supernatural power except for her. She's the Evergirl, girl next door. The traits that we gave her, she's a best-selling author. In my mind, she's going to be able to like almost use her like roommates as fodder for her books, right? So she's a muser, she loves music, she's kind of proper, which I think is another thing that's gonna like rub people one way or the other. I'm imagining like the vampire and the werewolf specifically don't give proper to me. Maybe the vampire a little bit, but definitely not the werewolf. So I have some inklings that her and the vampire might or her and the werewolf might just butt heads a little bit in the house. So she is proper, and then she's an art lover. Did some random likes, dislikes, so just like whatever came up in the dice roll. So this is our human from the playthrough, and I think next we are going to jump into the next one. I like werewolf, vampire. I think we're gonna make the vampire first. That just feels correct. And what I always do is just pick the gender. They're all gonna be women in this house. I'm imagining like post-college graduation, right? Like everyone's still young, still figuring things out. That kind of age demographic. I'm putting them all as young adults. So I'm just gonna randomize until I get like a general base that I like for a vampire. And then we will customize from there. She's kind of cool. I don't know. It's so funny, like the different faces and stuff that come up. I like am always very intrigued. Ooh, she's already very pale. I wonder if we use her. She's kind of, I like her eyes and like her, yeah, I think this might be our vampire. Look at this. Okay, so we are going to remove all of this. I can't envision anything when they have all that stuff on. And the name and everything will come to us a bit later, but I think her eyes are the main inspo. Like, they're so icy. And right away we can go over here to pick an occult. And she's gonna be a vampire. So hopefully, if I did this correctly, I might have to like just transfer these Sims to like the other save, but hopefully on day of, there'll be a new tile here for the fairy and it'll be fine. Also, oh my gosh, One second, I have to cough really bad. Oh my god. Okay, so also in the trailer, I did see that you can like drink something and become a fairy. So even if that doesn't work, or it's gonna work itself out one way or the other. But yeah, so let's start in with her. Oh my god, the hair too. I need them to be bold, clean slate, fully. Okay, and then I feel like the skin tone is pretty good. The only difference, this is like a base game color. I do have custom content here. I think I will go in with like one of my custom content ones maybe. It's gonna be easy to remember which one that was. See, that's not very cool. I like how pale. I guess I don't have custom ones that are that pale. Okay, well. Yeah, it's like the lightest one possible. Sure. Okay, we're just gonna stick with it. Her face card. Is it like so similar to the other girl? It's not. The other girl is she's definitely a little bit more. They both have kind of a round face. So I might go in and make some of her features a little bit more angular. I feel like I have a very specific image of what a vampire is, and it's probably very stereotypical, but whatever. I do kind of like that she has these like very sharp angular eyebrows going on. I don't know if I want to stick with these ones exactly. Maybe go a little bit thicker. Like even just that is like a little bit more modern. These are giving like 1920s, almost like costumey, but I feel like these ones are a little bit more of this era. I feel like that makes her look a little kinder. Something about these ones, I might angle them more. Yeah, let's do these. And we're gonna angle them and give her just a little bit of like a sharp vibe. Like not that she's evil, not every vampire has to be evil, but I do think maybe if the shoe fits, perhaps. I feel like I'm not able to really like detail grab this arch. Like it's grabbing the whole middle, and I don't want that. I go back a couple and see. Sometimes you almost mess with it too much. I think that's fine. Okay. And now, her eyeballs. I so wish that there was more eyes without eyelashes. It pains me. So it looks like she's these like icy blue ones, and I think I'll stay with that color. I really like that color. I just can't with these silly little eyelashes. Let's see. But so many of the eyes I feel like changed the entire face shape. But I do have eyelashes in the game that are custom. They're not great. I honestly probably should try and find some more eyelashes, but I'm imagining more of like an angular eye. Those are like low eyes a little bit. They're like very sunken. Maybe these are quite standard and we can kind of like do some work to maybe angle them up close. Well, maybe not close it too much. I feel like 9 times out of 10, I just make them look crazy. Are her pupils different sizes? Am I crazy? Maybe one is just farther forward than the other. Something about her eyes, it's making me feel like they are cattywampus. I'm just gonna pick a different one. See what I mean? So many of these have eyelashes and they're so not cute. Maybe they're not that bad. Is it me? Like if we just did those and then, dude, I'm telling you, this eye, they look wonky. So we go here and put some eyelashes on the girl. It's nice that she has dark hair. The one thing, like with the other character, I was like Juliana, Jillian, is that she has like red hair and like lighter hair. I do find that like these dark lashes are a little bit harder. Those look like full-on extensions. I think something in between. I kind of like the like full bottom lash line. I like this one. I think it gives like a little bit of interest. Okay. What next? Oh, something's frozen. Okay, and her nose. Nose is pretty standard, but again, I want to make sure I'm not doing same face syndrome. She has like a little button nose that's like a custom nose. Let's see. Her nose is a little bit more angular, a little bit broader. I think that's fine. I don't mind. I think they're different enough. Maybe like narrow the bridge a little bit up here. Yeah, but I kind of like that she has more of a bulbous tip on her nose. Yeah, I feel like that evened out the center of her face. The lips honestly might be the same. Oh, not at all. These lips are like she's had some work done. I honestly feel like her lips should be a little bit thinner. Yeah. It gets a little bit more. She almost looks childlike now. Ooh, crazy what like a lip can do. And then more of just like a straight face. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so this is our girl. I feel like her face shape is interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's usually one like I would change something about, but I almost want to just keep it out as it is. Because whatever I just did made her look crazy. So, and their face shapes are different, I think. Definitely more of like a rounded face, and our girl over here is like more oval. So I think our little vampire girly pup is fine. Faces, skin details. I don't know. I don't think I want to do freckles on her. We did freckles on the other girl. Like a mole. I don't know. I don't think everyone needs like some added things, but if we figure out later that we want to add some skin things, we can. Did we put that she's a vampire? Did I click it? The bats coming out. That's funny. Okay. Add a dark form to your vampire. Vampire will switch into their dark form when feeding, suffering from thirst, and using certain powers. Okay. Even more to decorate. I didn't realize how long it takes me to decorate, so honestly it's a little bit like, ooh. Oh, vampire archetypes. Interesting. Vampire brows. Yeah, no, she does not need that. Maybe this will all go in like the dark form. Same with like the eyes. It's giving like the Vampire Diaries vampires with like the, I do like that. I guess I didn't realize it was gonna look like that. I wish they were a little bit more subtle, but this one I think we'll end up doing that on the dark form. Anyway, we'll come back to all of this. Vampire mouth. What is up with like the wrinkles? It's so specific. Huh. I do want to give her like little incisors that are like sharper, but not so sharp where it's like, wow, like those are just very obvious, you know? I think I have custom ones that are less terrifying. Like these are fine. But I think I have custom ones that are little like spikies. Like these are like, that's not enough. Those are spiked in weird places. I think these are so cute. I don't know if there's anything associated with this or if it's just like a tooth, and as long as you have them, it's fine. But I feel like these ones are really small and dainty, but still obviously vampire-y. I don't know if you guys, this is lore. Glam and Gore, the YouTuber, she had to get like veneers for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they were just purely aesthetic, but I think there was a reason. And she told them to like, her little two incisors, they like made ever so slightly pointy, not even quite this much, like very, very subtle, and it's just so cute. Like she has these little vampire fangs. But they're itty bitty, teeny weeny. Okay. So this is, I think that's it in all of these. Oh, the hair. I feel like this is always a really tough choice. Like, if we go super short, it's gonna be like Alice Cullen immediately. Like, that's what the vibe is always gonna feel like. So, I kind of liked, she had some kind of bangs, like when we first clicked on her. That's giving Alice for sure. Love custom content, love. With hair, she looks crazy. I almost like her bald. I think a lot of, my problem with a lot of the standard Sims hairs is that they're so tall. Like, it feels like they give too much height to a head. Like, it gives like wig head. Like, her skull ends here. Like, what is all of this, you know? So I think that's like the battle for a lot of this is like that. I feel like I would like her. Technically she is a vampire, so I guess let me put my like creative brain on. She is a vampire. She probably is quite a bit older. I don't know her full lore yet, so I don't know if we're saying that like she's a forever or forever like, you know, this age and she's like repeating. Maybe she was newly turned. This is cute for her. I think that kind of dictates like how her hair is going to be, because if she's someone who's been around and like it's coming back around, just a like shag. I don't know what's going on. If she's someone that comes back around and like has been here for a long time, she might have like a little bit of a dated haircut. But if she's like, you know, it's just an ordinary girl who just got turned, she might. I kind of like the little like page boy cut, but that definitely is giving Alice. But it's so cute, especially anyone with like very short dark hair. I feel like it's such a cute little look. I guess we have to choose now. Like, what is her backstory? And I'm operating under like Twilight Vampire Diaries kind of vampire lore. In my mind, it's very like, you know, you get bitten, you change. Like, born vampires, that kind of thing. It's too much at the moment, so. I think these kind of things are so fun. I've just never done a playthrough that's like this themed. Honestly, this is one of the vampire hairs, and I feel like it suits her a little bit. Like, she's a little bit odd. It makes her forehead look huge, but she does kind of have a big forehead. That's like too themed, I think. I do kind of, if like I think she will very easily slip into like a little emo alt girl if we let her, which is fine, but it's like, is that the direction we want to take? Do they have this one, but with not the color? The slant. totally normal, regular hairstyle for someone to have. Hello. No, something's clipping. Oh. I hate when they do this little like weird stuff. I kind of like the wolf cut on her, even though she's the vampire. I feel like it's cute. Helps her forehead. Honestly, just the haircuts from the werewolf pack I think are just good. That's crazy. She's giving 5-head Amy Winehouse realness. I don't know. I'm struggling. It'd be cute for her. A little updo. One of these. Is she a clean girl vampire? I almost like one of these dated looks for her, but maybe like this will be like her formal hair or something, like something where you can tell like, hey, how'd you learn how to do that style? It's almost like you did it a million years ago, you know what I mean? She looks good with bangs. You cover that forehead up. This is why it takes me so long. I'm like, yeah, I can only do one character creation per stream. This is why. This is the exact reason why. It takes me 20 years. Oh, it's an undercut. Edgy. I feel like maybe I just need to slap something on and then I can come back to it, because I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with her hair right now. This one is honestly pretty good too. Maybe she got changed in the year 2010. And it's kind of like the other one, but with less, like the bangs are more of a regular length. I think the super micro bang is a very like recent trend. I think we'll go with this for now. We might change our mind later, but I could stay here all day if I don't like just pick something. I am going to download the mod that makes them stop moving. Earrings. Her ears are on display. And also, I feel like a vampire like might not have a piercing. You know how they heal and everything? Well, I guess you would have ears pierced. Does that mean they have no piercings? Oh, these are from vampire apparently. Maybe just something really tasteful, question mark. Or again, maybe a little bit dated. She's giving 20s. And I don't think our girl would wear glasses, especially if she's a vampire. She would not need them. And I just hate like the way that the glare makes them look really in this game. So I think she's good without them. Oh wait, what happened to her? I forgot, she's wearing eyelashes. She can't have glasses. No, where'd her eyelashes go? Okay. We went heavier on the bottom, which I think... Not non-existent. I think it was these. Okay. Makeup. I think this is really going to help some of her features. do have some like custom things in here. Bit much. She does it very striking eyes, but I don't want to like overpower her with just like too much going on. Just like a wash of color. I have this that's kind of full face, like blush contouring, but she's so pale. I don't know. I don't know if any of those are gonna work on her actually. Even that. There we go. There's some like color in the eye socket. What color usually goes with blue eyes? I like the pink almost looks nice. Oh my gosh. Raccoonites? Hello? Yeah, no. I think this one's kind of nice. It's simple. And then I think she needs some eyeliner to not look so. Do you want to do brown? Red? I think just black. Just dark hair, we can go dark. Again, I like that her bottom lashes are more prominent than her upper. There's something very 20s about that. And then blush. I don't think she needs like so much blush. But again, if it's more focused on the center of her cheeks, like the apples, it's more of a golden style. So more of just a very prominent centered makeup that makes sense for her being possibly from a different time. Looks fine, I think. Okay. And lips. I don't want to age her by making her look too dated. Ooh, the purpley lip I feel like is helpful. Goes with like the undead kind of thing. Yeah, I like that. And then I don't think we need any of that. Okay, cool. This is our girl's face. Let's double check that we're not getting sucked into same face syndrome. That's definitely not. Two different girly pops. Yeah, I feel like we have made two different people. So, and not just the hair, because sometimes it's like, oh, you're making the same character just with different hairs. I don't think that's the case. So here's our girl. Time for the outfit. I think her body shapes are a little bit different too. Like she has like much wider hips. I do hate when their posture is poor. I think that's what's happening here. Or what is this? Oh, it's like she's, I don't know, looks like she's like bending backwards. Like, not because I want her to have like a super flat stomach, it's just she's like arched funny. Okay. Her everyday outfit. Just recall she's perhaps from a different time. Oh my gosh. I really want her to never do that again. I've never played with the vampires, so I really hope it's not super weird and annoying. Is she a waiter? So I don't want to just like stick her into being the alt goth girl because she's a vampire, but it's just such an easy route to take, right? They're either like Victorian and very like fancy, or they're kind of like gothic, misunderstood. And I think it kind of makes it easy, unfortunately. I would need really high-waisted pants. Her hips look like the hips from Mrs. Incredible. Do you know what I'm saying? Very wide. Skinty. Cuffed. Black. Gray. Or would she do flares? No, she wouldn't do flares. Maybe the answer's skinny with a different top. Different top. I don't even think it's like, oh, a different color. I think it's just a different top in general. She's just like sticking her hip out really strangely. Or maybe it's her waist is really small. Stop standing like that. Okay. Top. Are we going in the realm of them needing like a daylight ring to be outside? This is a little too on the nose, I think, with the stripes. Dark Angel is hilarious. So funny, the little things I could put on these graphics. I die. I think I like that little top in a different color, maybe. I don't want her to look too... no, that looks like a work top. And I don't think she's this girl. I don't feel like she's showing all that skin. Wish this wasn't crocheted. Puff sleeves are crazy. Something just a little bit more normal. I always find it interesting, like I'll download all this like custom content and sometimes I just end up using the most basic normal things that are in the base game, and it do be like that sometimes. I do like this little top. It's giving like emo, but with darker jeans, the black jeans. Yeah, she just like stands off to the side like that. See if there's anything else that calls out to us. I always love this top, but it's like a going out top. I feel like she needs to wear a sweater. It's not like that serious. Tank top. Just like really, yeah, I just don't imagine her showing that much skin. Oh my god, stop. Make her stop. Very vampire. Button up? Who's wearing a button up? Is anyone else getting Bella with this like shirt? Do you remember that green like bowling shirt that she wore? That's what I'm getting here. Does it kind of not eat, but like does it kind of work for her character? Oh, we find like a little boot that gives Bella. Oh my lord. These are like stomping boots. I kinda like those. I fear I've lost the plot. Okay, I don't like this top. It's getting rockabilly. Just gonna different color. Casual. Those colors wash her out so bad. Hash slinging slasher. With some of this custom content, I'm like, I put this in my game. It was all me. No one forced me to do that. Scream. I do wish that there was not a gap between her skin and the... I also try and remember, like, this is just the outfit that she's going to be wearing at home all the time, just chilling, doing her day-to-day stuff, so I don't want it to be too insane. So much. What was she wearing before? Was it? It was this. Maybe we go with that, and I find her some shoes, and again, it's fine. We can come back to it. Sneakers, maybe. For example, this is what our other girl, her everyday is. Just like that. Like summer, regular day. And this is this girl. It's not. They look like they live in the same world, at least. I think it's the pants. God, if we have to change the pants, that's a whole other journey. It's just like a t-shirt. I do feel like I need to change these pants. Dang it! It's the pants! Or does she just need the other pants with the, like the, they're just so high-waisted. The most high-waisted pants that have ever existed. Everything's gonna flip. I know it. Low-rise can literally go away. I hate. I mean, on some people, but I don't think she's the low-rise candidate. This is giving Bella. Bella, where the hell have you been, Loca? Nobody knows. Again, I just don't imagine this girl wearing shorts just like on the everyday, or a skirt. I don't think our girl is a skirt girl. Pants? Is she a hot Cheeto girl? No. Ner. I'm struggling. Hear me out. Velour sweatsuit. A job interview. Okay, let me go back to the jeans. Surely the other jeans are fine. If these in a different color. Maybe like a hot top. Maybe we go like big pant, little top. Why is that so cropped? Why are the cropped things in this game the options are either so cropped it's a bra, or not at all? Okay. She get sexy with it? No, it was a joke. Sigh. Is that a respectable amount of midriff? No, it's not. Certainly not. Immediately no. Why do I kind of live for this for her? And it's always the werewolf one. It's like the werewolf one knows, like, hey, girl's a little bit odd. Cause then it like ties in. Is that weird? Yeah. I think it just looks good on her. Fits her vibe. Threw off my groove. Are these different than the other ones? Or are these literally the pants we had on before? Literally? Oh, it's clipping with her skin. Is it because she's standing weird? No, they're just clipping. Fine. I wish these didn't have a heart at the top. It's almost like nothing is perfect and it doesn't matter. These have this weird crotch fold that keeps me from using them so often. I see them and I'm like, oh, so cute. And then I see the crotch fold and I'm like, sigh. And then these are kind of cool. An ultra wide leg, but then they're high waist. Can we find... Can we find a moderate crop top? Not so cropped that it's a bra, but not so long. This is Bella. Okay. It's the same thing as before. If you have big pant, you have to have a little top. There's no... Otherwise you look crazy, and she looks crazy. Big pant, little top, big pant. Big pant midriff. Midriff. Top pant. Pant top. I need a lamp over here. It's so dark. paints. Imagine this is just a look. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. I mean, I don't hate it. The blacks don't match. That is true. And she looks terrible in color because of her skin that is like basically pink. I don't think she's a pattern girl. But maybe this is a good sign, like a tank top with these paints. We're getting closer. We have to be. I don't think there's any possible human way that we get any farther away from where we want to be. I should knock on wood. And now the top fits. Okay, now the top fits with the pants. Okay. Which one? Hello? I think just the standard looks good with her. And then shoes. I just threw these shoes on, but are these fine? Are these fine? I do have these Vans. Might be a bit too on the nose, I don't know. Could do Chucks, but unfortunately all of these have stickers on them. Don't know why. You can't tell as much on these. They're pretty. I got the big boys. I don't think those go with her look. And the chunky shoe is very new age, and I don't think a vampire of her time of the 2010s would be wearing that. I think the Chucks. High tops has little flowers, little girly flair. I feel like she needs a brace. Okay, well, first of all, pause. Daylight ring? Question mark? I feel like a daylight ring makes sense. Why do they only have them for for werewolves? I feel like it's very obvious that werewolves or that vampires are the ones that wear daylight rings. No, I don't want another hand. Is that like super obvious, the ring? It's gold. I think that's supposed to be a man's ring. If there's anything wrong with that. Silver? No, I hate it. I need her to have a daylight ring. Okay, I know this one is technically for... This one's technically a werewolf one. What do werewolves need rings for anyway? She's gonna wear it. And is that all? A bracelet, maybe? Or does that make her too busy? Some like beads. I don't think anything's low profile enough, to be honest. Can I be so for real? I don't think any of these are gonna work. Not the like cuff. And the other girl wears a watch. Why would she wear a watch? Time is infinite. The gold bar. Kind of looks like a handcuff. Like a braided situation. How's it look from afar? No. I think that's just it then. She's just a little bit plain Jane, and I think that's okay. Because this is our other girl in her regular outfit. Super plain Jane. So, I don't think that this is very far-fetched. Can we name her now? I think since we have her every day, we should be able to name her. We have Jillian Asher, and this is her vampire roommate, not Regina. Leilani, Tasha, Candace, Brooklyn, Ayla, Anika. Aylin? I feel like Aylin is a name in like all of the fantasy romance, romantasy kind of books. Aylin, Jillian and Aylin. And they're not related, so they wouldn't have the same last name. Aylin Barrow, Julian Asher. I'm fine with that. Okay. This is our vampire. Her name is Aylin and Jillian. Is that too rhymey? Aylin, Jillian, whatever. Does she walk weird? So imagine she's like walking like, what is it? This one? Like imagine she walks around like that? No. Regular. It looks like someone told her, hey, walk normal. And she's like, this is how normal people walk, right? Right? Okay. We did this with the other one. We kind of randomized until we found traits that made sense. So, neat, genius, erratic. I mean, talk to themselves and have unpredictable emotions is pretty similar to being a vampire now. Genius, she's smart. And she likes to clean. How funny if in the house she's the one that's like, hey guys, like everyone needs to be on top of their stuff, putting away dishes, like why is nobody taking care of their own space? She's the one that's like sending out the passive aggressive text message or like putting a sticky note on the fridge being like, hey, we really need to clean this place up. I think that's what Aylin is. And because Jillian's really proper, she keeps her stuff tidy, but she's not bossy. She's not erratic like our girl Aylin. So she's not telling people. It's formulating, it's copulating. Of that werewolf can just be like an aspiration, question mark. Jillian's a writer. If you're a vampire, you need to do something that makes sense. Definitely not food. Family, no. She could just be rich. Knowledge would make sense with her being a genius. Let's go knowledge. Ooh, master. I haven't done hardly any of this kind of gameplay. Master vampire. Sim wants to become a wise and powerful vampire. Renaissance sim wants to be good at many things. Archaeologist, spellcrafter, nerd brain, computer whiz. Do we do that? Just like lean in to her being a wise and quick learner. Okay, we're doing it. Now let's shuffle her preferences. What did it give? So, likes easy listening, singing, baking, violin. Dislikes orange, yellow, black, brown, classical music, and mission decor. I think that would be fine. There's nothing like so terrible about it. And then I'm not picking their causes of death. Like I think that is a little too on the nose, and so I'd rather just them have random deaths. So same for Jillian. So yeah, so we have a best-selling author, very proper, very polite, and then we have our girl Aylin, vampire, erratic emotions, clean freak, pick up your stuff, and she's very smart, and that's her vibe. we only did one outfit. I don't have that much more time, so I'm going to try and speed it up. So really quickly, the eyes, apply to everything. Eyeliner, apply to everything. Cheeks, apply to everything. Lips, everything. I like to do this, and then basically I'll just kind of go back through, and if for swimming or sleeping or whatever, I can just take it off, but then I don't have to add it back every time. Apply to everything, and then the face should stick. I shouldn't have to change that. Okay. This is our everyday. Let's see how quickly we can do the rest. So formal. What kind of formal outfit is these? That's actually crazy. I really need that thing that makes them stop moving. Okay. So for example, Jillian's formal wear. So cute, so slay. This like beautiful little number. So Aylin needs to be at least attending the same event. I did want to have her hair up for the formal in that kind of beehive-y, not the big beehive, but the other one that was kind of larger. With this. No. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Because I think it still goes with like how her hair is. It's just like she parted it to the side. It's in this very elegant shenog. Sorry, my sister texted me. I'm not very busy. Very busy. Okay. I love this. And can we do a little bit darker eyeshadow since it's her? It's like she's like doing something. Is that too much? Maybe this shape? Surely there's something in between. I don't think that's in between, but I like it. Let's do that. Okay. Actually, from far away, it makes her look insane. Eyes. Maybe just that one. Okay. Ooh, can we change her lashes? This is what takes me so long. I just can't be stopped. Okay, so no, eyelashes are part of her being. So let's go to full body long dress. I'm gonna click off formal just because some of my custom content is not categorized correctly. Her forehead looks huge. Oh my god, poor girl. Maybe I changed the hair. Like from back here, that forehead looks long. I wish this dress was not so busy. Not the cultural appropriation. In my mind, the formal is not their wedding. It's giving more like fancy party, like maybe they're wedding guests. I think she would probably wear black. That looks like prom. Hideous. Maybe just like something normal. I wish the black was more saturated. She could do like the all black version here. Or maybe, ooh, the blue's kind of blue's kind of nice, but maybe not. Well, the purple, it's like a deep, sultry plum color. I think we do have to change her hair. It's aging her. I think same concept, but with like front-facing bangs. I think she would be slaying. I always think that the like little cover photo for the hairs, that the face always reminds me of King Kylie, like in that specific era. I always forget that that is the undercut. It's the same one. I want her to have like volume. And they're like, you want volume? I guess it's not like. No, it is terrible. No. She just has such a deep forehead. My queen. Something's got to cover the forehead. Surely. Nothing, literally. Maybe that's fine. It is giving Alice. Sorry. Did she cut her hair for this event? Undercut. That hair's textured. Did she just like put it differently? The forehead. Maybe she just did like a slick pony. I would hate to stick her with that, but I'm starting to feel like it might be the only option. Slick ponytail girl. Take it or leave it. Oh, actually, hold on. This is her regular, and this is almost half up, half down. So this is just like really slicked. Yeah. Okay, perf. I feel better about that. And back to the dress. The purple is okay. I think it's, right now, one of the only good options. But I would love to find another good option that our girl can actually wear. Oh my god, stop it. This one's kind of short. It is giving Wednesday Addams. Long dresses. It's not fancy enough. It looks like a little Home on the Range. Makes her look like a mother. I guess red could be a really good color for her. And these dresses are from the same custom content, so it's a little matchy-matchy. But I kind of live for it on her, actually. I think our girl is, well, it's pretty simple. I think our girl's the one that shows up in, like, red and, like, upsets everybody. And she doesn't care because she's like, what are you gonna do? Let's find some heels and see if the simple one works or if we need to put her in the other one. One thing, like, I don't have wonderful shoes. watching so much Drew and her sister, and I'm having quite the hard time not saying all of the same like stim things that they're saying right now. It's like a little black heel. It's not little, it's quite chunky. So those look like she's going to a dance recital. These are the stripper heels. Live. I wish these didn't have a pattern. Well, I actually don't hate them. They're a little bit funky. Those do not go. Strip. I don't hate these. Some little wedges. What are these like? Nope. Maybe these. I'm getting brats. And then going back to the dress. Let me try the burgundy again. Burgundy's just better. It's just a cuter dress, but it's not. Stop it. Or this one. So if they're standing next to each other, I think she's fine in this. Let's get her some jewelry. Send our girl on her way. Accessories. Necklace. Honestly, I think maybe even something like a little bit big, since she's big and nice, not weird. Black number, and then like a black cuff, because I feel like with the dress being so simple, she needs some other things going on. Black, that's too much. I don't like that. Costume jewelry. Huh. A cuff. So few things. Little wavy one. Oh my god, it's a cat? It's just stuff like that. It's like, why? Who said that that was a good idea? Nobody. News flash. Take off the stupid cuff. Maybe she doesn't need a bracelet. She just looks so bare. Rings. I'm gonna have to lock that ring on her finger. It's not a formal ring, whatever that means. It's not that one. Not that one either. To all outfits. Ah, there you go. She's going to a wedding and she's trying to blend in our vamp queen. So this is her everyday, this is her formal, how is this athletic? How is this athletic? It's like, oh yeah, my go-to cat hoodie sweater. Immediately yes. Oh. Okay, I need an updo. But this one's easier because she can just have like a pony. Okay, and helmet hair, hello. She has straight across bangs. So I guess this is her workout pony, unless there's another one with bangs. It's like I feel like there's 1,000,001 hairs, but maybe I would need more. Maybe I need to go CC shopping. So I'm going to take off the eyeshadow and the eyeliner and the lips, since she is going for a run. It'll keep the blush so she looks a little flushed in her cheeks. She looks so fresh-faced and cutie. And she's exercising. What would our girl wear to exercise? For example, Miss Jillian is wearing like a full head-to-toe like set, like a matching cutie little set. So Aylin, love her, don't think she'd be wearing that. Athletic. Maybe if it was in all black, but even then I just don't imagine her in the like, maybe she's like a legging girl. Like sweatpants? No, that doesn't feel correct. Yoga pants, there it is. Okay, this is more her speed. And then let's get a t-shirt, tank, or she could probably still wear like a bralette. In this case, no, it's a lot of abdomen. A lot of abdomen. Maybe the jacket? Still a lot of abdomen. Yeah, I don't hate it, but do we have higher waisted pants, yoga pants? Skin tight, I imagine. Oh, but those look crazy. No, not jeans. Pants. I have like these, like Adidas pants almost. I just don't imagine her showing that much leg, you know. These come non-checkered. Oh my god. I guess this isn't so bad. I wish the blacks matched. See, but then I feel like she would be wearing a jacket. This is the long sleeve that the other girl has on in the blue. Maybe she just has black. She can do one of these numbers. Oh, not that. It's kind of weird looking. Oh, wait. Like one of those. But then is there bottoms to go with this? Big hook. Style. Oh wait. actually match decently. Like they don't, but like I don't hate the way it looks together. Where they have just like the black. And those are really black. Oh, these black. Same exact ones. Those are not black enough. Moon. I like them. I think it's these. And she's like running at night by herself. Sneakers, I kind of just have a go-to for everyone. It's these, and for her, it's like green, or just like black, white, like that. Get the girl some socks. It's her ring now. I swear I copied the ring. You guys saw me do that. There we go. Black socks? Black shoes? I think the shoes. I don't really have these. It's fine. Where is her ring? She cannot wear. She cannot go outside without her daylight ring. Hello? And then apply rings to all outfits. Thank you. Okay. She looks a little dopey. That's fine. You can't be cool girl all the time. Every day, formal, athletic, and oh yeah, because I totally wear sandals, a bodysuit, and really tight joggers to bed. That's like my go-to bed outfit. Oh, you know, I probably clicked her when I did that. That's my go-to bed outfit. Standard. The hair from here is what I want on the sleep hair. Like her hair's definitely not gonna be curled. Nope. And then hair. I think it was in long hair. Straight across bang. Bangs. Not that one. Certainly not. Wait, is that different than this? Just different than this? This was the one I was looking for before. I don't love it now, and I'm happy we picked the other one, but I was searching high and low. The slant looks crazy. Not the helmet. Maybe it's a medium. Medium. Going once. Medium going twice. Oh my god. Over here to sleep. I know this one's kind of weird too, but like to me it just gives like very normal. I haven't seen any other hairs. Oh, it was literally right there. Any other hair that would make sense for her with the straight across bang to go to sleep. If you guys see something, do let me know. It's a little clean. Like I kind of do wish there was something that was kind of like straight across bang, but kind of messy. I care a lot for some reason with the continuity of the hair. Literally doesn't matter. Oh, I hate that. Even if it's an updo, but same thing. The only updo I'm thinking of is the one that we used before, and it's a very pulled together pony, if you will. This one. Wishing one quick scroll through and pick her sleep outfit. I only have like 15 minutes and then I gotta go. So, I'm probably gonna get to exactly the same place I got with Jillian on the last one, so I think that's just it's my curse in life, it's my plight. What is homegirl wearing to bed? You can do a little better than that. Big shirt. That is all. I feel like a nightie like this is very like old school. What is Jillian wearing to sleep? She just has on, she's like more young and hip, so she's wearing this. So to kind of check out that Elin is like, for slumber I must wear this, you know? I think we go with this for Elin. They're not like good colors for this for her. I don't think this is oversized enough to make sense. Is she gonna do an all black little set? Nah, I like this one. Next. Okay, team. How cutie this little outfit. Not on her. Oh my god. Ooh, this was tickling me and I've been seeing so many spiders because it's summer. Ooh, and that really freaked me out. I kind of like this outfit. The colors are wrong for her. And the shoulders are really out. It's actually a really well composed outfit. And I like it a lot. I don't think she will wear this though, to be honest. Do you like these shoes on her? Maybe just a different top. Again, for example, Jillian for her party outfit, she's wearing like a nice dress. So maybe... Do I have any cash dresses? The answer is no. Just a leg. Our girl just would not show. She's not back off. Come on. Be so for real. It's kind of cute. Are they going to the same event? No. Maybe she was wearing different shoes. Dress it up a little bit. I do feel like I phoned it in a little bit with Aylin. She's such a caricature at this point. Like, it's so unserious, like how I've made her, and so I think it's hard to like, I'm not even take it seriously, but like to not see her in this like very caricature-y way. And there's no black ones with these. Ugh. Oh my god, I didn't see the heel. That's funny. Perhaps a different dress. A hot girl dress. Oh, maybe she's like more like this. And that's okay too. Like this, and then like her heels. She probably could wear those black heels then. They're a little bit more Stomperella. a wire. I need to get these out of my thing. They are so not like ones that I would use. The shape is so funny. Where are they? I don't know what category they live in. They still don't look like they're going to the same event. Maybe Jillian is overdressed. It's definitely more likely that Aylin's underdressed. Humana. The most hot girl dresses that I literally have on here. I just would like cash. What's hard is like once I've used it on another girl, it's like I can't use that same dress on her. That'd be weird. Like sometimes like the pattern I think can be different enough that we can do that, but like how often does that happen? Because this is what Jillian's wearing, just in like a floral. Oh, you know what? I think if our girl wears different shoes, maybe she can wear this. Or does it make her look crazy? Party. They're partying. I think it's fine. Let's get her a necklace. I don't think she's been wearing any necklaces. Except for the other red dress. The ones from the actual base game are so chunky. My god. I do like this one. I want to like slap her hand for doing that. Oh, that's nice. She's still wearing her ring. Cute. Yeah, they're going to the same place. Perfect. Do we want this color? I think it's the only one that suits her. Okay. Swimwear. And like I said, I'll probably do hot and cold weather off camera next time. And I'll just like flash it really quickly before we hop into the other thing. Oh my god, this song is giving me a mental aneurysm. I wish these were better. Schwimmen. The other girl's wearing this one. Maybe. I do like a one piece for her. The black is like so obscene. Purple maybe? Let me see the dark colors of this one. girl is not wearing some of these colors, but the plum. Oh my god, the back is scandalous. I mean, maybe she's gotta be hot every now and again. Plum. Do you do this? Plum. I think it's like different. Yeah. She's wearing her ring and then shoes because it doesn't look like she's like actively swimming. Just like throw something on her, just like the standard, you know, the standard flip and flop. For comparison, Jillian is wearing for her swim number, she's wearing this cutie little gingham, and Aylin is wearing just like a standard little plum bikini, but she has a cover up on if she would stop moving. She has a cover up on. I'll take those sandals off, it's fine, she's barefoot. Stop. And yeah, hot and cold, not the babushka. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Hot and cold I will do off stream and show you guys in the next one. So let me go ahead, and that is all for today. Thank you guys so much. Nobody's here, but that's okay. So it's an hour 30. So technically we did do this faster than we did the last one. It took me a full 2 hours, 2 hours plus, I think, to make Jillian. So we're getting faster. So we now have our human, our vampire. We still need a werewolf, the fairy, the new fairy, of course, and a warlock. So we still have 3 of the roommates to go, and then we will get into building. It's just, we're building on the series will just keep building on itself. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh, well, tomorrow. This back comes out tomorrow. Okay, bye.